Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today now the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm gonna start with the evening news. Oh, I mean I know Vex. I go somewhere. I went to the island and I came back with old update so much. I just enter house. Initially, I been no one do the evening show, but get some kind interesting news why I see really bang my head. So I say no, I just rough am. I never even come up cloth set more rough am. But yeah, let's go. Now, you can look at the Mazio. Will be one of the Sky Sports reporters in Italia. But back when they give us updates, when they say like say this Calafiori deal with Arsenal, Bologna Arsenal, it don't dey delay too much. So, but back when they do like an analysis of why this deal they delay like this. Now, one of the things we can let us know, they say Bologna wants to insert a Sellon clause in the Calafiori deal, which is one of the things where Arsenal they reject. Say no, why not going to put Sellon clause so that in the future, because for this deal, Bologna are not making much money because of Basel. They are not making much money. So that the reason say, okay, the thing where Basel do them won't do us. When Basel sold the player to Bologna, it was 4 point something million. They don't really make money, but then come put sell-on clause. Now that Bologna wants to sell the player to us, Basel will be making money. So Bologna said the say, okay, then sell the thing for 2 million. They're not going to really make much. So in case Aston wants to sell the player, because the player is very young. In case maybe Aston wants to sell the player to Real Madrid or one kind of big dog in the future, we will command a hefty fee. Themselves want a portion of that deal. In fact, I think the London Evening Standard even put out a similar report. They say Ricardo Calafiori to Arsenal delayed, explained. Now, it had appeared that Arsenal were on the brink of signing Ricardo Calafiori, but reports in Italy detail the sizable gap that remains between Gunners and Bologna to seal the deal. Now, Sky Sports Italia say the Serie A side wants £42 million plus. This £42 million, that'd be like 50 million euros when they mentioned. Arsenal no get issue with this £42 million. See where the issue come there now. They want 42 million plus bonuses plus a percentage of Calafiori's future fee. That's where the issue is. Now, Arsenal have, according to the reports, so far offered £33 million and a sell-on clause. Also, Bologna want to drive the price up as they owe half of Calafiori's deal to former club Basel. But they're still building a short list of potential replacements with Lyon. But that will not concern us. The Coco be say this new stumbling blocks over the year. In fact, further reports going to let us know say Arsenal and Bologna remain locked in talks for the transfer of Ricardo Calafiori. An agreement over personal terms was reached earlier this month, but there are still things that need to be sorted out before a final fee is agreed, with another of those coming to light. Now, according to Italian journalist Gianluca De Marzio, Bologna are requesting 50 million euros, which is for the 2.3 million pounds, plus bonuses and inclusion of a sell-on clause. However, Arsenal are only offering the initial fee. We don't have a problem with the 42 million pounds. Where the problem lies is, imagine 42 million pounds, then bonuses. Bonuses can be performance related incentives, like if you happen to win the league, and I go pay extra 2 million. All those kind, if you happen to qualify for championship, and I go pay extra kidney, all those kind of things. I want to see the whole they like. But look at the fee say they don't see Mugu. Like say they don't cash Mugu. Like when I read the thing they vex me. If possible, one just throw away the guy, go find out, but just be say, I thought I really want the guy. Now this kind of thing, now West Ham do us for Declan Rice, if I remember. Where they say 100 million or nothing. If I don't be given 100 million, they say it will take a fee in the region of 100 million and above to make the team work. When we say Aston fans, myself inclusive, they para say, oh no, I don't see Mugabe, you go better more, or they like, you go better more, go find another person. But at the end of the day, I thought I persist saying no, this is the person I want. So I never know how this drama won't end because the thing don't take. And say, okay, I see they come to that now. Because some of you may not be aware, Manchester United have sealed the deal to sign Joshua Ziyech. But the circumstances and structure of the payments, I believe saying waiting the Mateta they fine. But Bologna never really give them listening ear. Now, according to Fabrizio Romano, A breakthrough for Manchester United as Joshua Zirkzee will join from Bologna for a fee worth slightly above the player's £34 million release clause. However, from transfer journalist Fabrizio Romano reports on Manchester United agreeing to pay extra. They won't even go above that clause for Joshua Zirkzee on the basis that they can spread the fee across 3 years. Now that place I won't explain. Go on, I want to talk about. Now, because if the exit clause is £34 million, Manchester United don't reason them. So okay, we go even go beyond and above that at £4 million. We are willing to give you 40 million oneself. But make una allow us pay this money in 3 years. 3 years instrumental payments. Bologna agreed. So here we go. Fabrizio Romano don't announce here we go already. So that payment is not really difficult for them to pay. Based on the profitability and sustainability regulation policy, we don't know how far in or how deep Manchester United did, close to the breach, the £105 million breach. So this Arsenal own deal with Bologna, I never really know. Even Fabrizio Romano can give us another report say Calaf is obsessed with Arsenal. Babaron Koje, the project, he bad one going, he won't play for Arsenal. In fact, you know the luck will get. The luck will get, they say, no other person when they enter the race fit sway the player attention because the player don't talk say it is Arsenal or nothing. Now only I don't see that project. It makes sense that them I won't join. If to say another person enter, we don't know whether Arsenal for hasting their approach or I don't just know how it will be or whether the player said will change his mind like Mikel Mudryk change his mind go join Chelsea. So these are some of the talking points we did for the front burner now. So I don't really know how they be. We'll just watch and continue every day as each day they go. Talks are still ongoing because we experience this thing with Declan Rice. I know how the feeling is. Talks are still ongoing. Then we'll see where everything will end at the end of the day. Get so now what's in on the ground. So let's just be watching and unfolding. Now, surprisingly, I couldn't find out say PSG have launched a £170 million bid for Victor Osim and Kvichka Kvaratskhelia. These two players of Napoli. Now, you know, say Osim gets a gentleman agreement with the president Aurelio De Laurentiis to leave Napoli. Now, Kvaratskhelia also say he won't leave, he don't want to stay again. Like, he don't tire, he won't stay because once Osim leaves, that place no go dey conducive. Like, if you say they no go fit qualify, no go fit challenge for top honors. So he want me to leave. Now, the London Evening Standard put out the report as saying PSG have offered a whopping £170 million to sign Victor Osim and Kvaratskhelia from Napoli. Now, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Arsenal have been linked with this Nigerian striker Osim, but his £109 million release clause has put them off. Now, according to Corriere dello Sport, they are the ones that actually reported this deal. Then London Evening Standard come post them, come give them attribution. So we never really know whether Napoli will accept the fee and sell two of them. Also, at the same time, Saudi Arabian clubs Al Ahly are also interested in Osim, but their £80 million proposed fee has not satisfied the Napoli people. You get so more just to see. If this one can't happen, let me say this Osim, many people say still the eye with one eye. That one will just come up. But one thing we say, will Osim return to France? Because he played for Lille. So he don't conquer, Friday don't play, enjoy himself for Lille. So not only Premier League, he never really enjoy. That's why he really is open to the idea of joining the Premier League. He don't play for German Bundesliga before, even though no be big team. I think he played for Wolfsburg. Not really play for big team like that. But whether he will still hold out, say okay, or whether Napoli will say no, we are not accepting that fee. Nobody really knows how all these things will go. So we just watch and we'll see how things they unfold. Now, Atletico Madrid, their chiefs don't come as I call the hits back at Barcelona president Juan Laporta for the statements we he make because they feel say why you not going to talk about a player that is in our books in Niko Williams. Player we say now we get them. When I call the talk say we'll go sign up, we have the money, we want to sign it. Why are you talking about that? Is lack of respect. So when I look at the reports put out by the London Evening Standard, say Athletic Club President John Uriarte has hit out at Barcelona and the Spanish Federation over the handling of the number one. They are saying Niko Williams go represent Spain. Why you not the let journalists? They pepper this boy all the time. They ask him questions about his future. Why you not fit protect him? That's their number one reason we make them they aggrieved. Because when I look at what the president is saying, they say we have a top project with no limits. and we are able to keep top players like Niko Williams at the club. Now, there are too many questions always asked to Niko on his future. As the federation has not been able to protect him, we ask for respect. Respect. We ask for respect. If now when they talk about una player, una no go like him. So please respect is reciprocal. Yes. That's why if you watch, Arsenal they really like to they talk about other club players because they are contracted to this club. So you can't be talking about them anyhow. You see all this for example, I make a box of you see this Calaf deal now. If I tell do press conference today, I go ask and say, hey, Mikel Arteta, is it true that you want to buy Calaf? You go say, we don't talk about any player that is not belong to us now. That's what our own manager. Our manager will go beyond the boundary. Now, away from that, because they get another report, say the offer where Olympic Marseille actually put out for Edin Ketia, Arsenal have rejected it. You know, say Olympic Marseille offered 25 million euros for Edin Ketia, and that's about 20 million pounds. So Team Talk say Arsenal will reject Marseille's opening offer of 20 million pounds for Edin Ketia. Now, however, it is said that Roberto De Zerbi's new side still believe that a deal can be completed. Arsenal reportedly wants as much as 40 million for Edin Ketia, with Edu Gaspar not expecting to budge on that price. Now, with plenty of time left in the transfer window, Marcel also claimed to be ready to come back if needed. I think it was this morning. This morning. I mentioned it that for me, my own valuation for Edin Ketia na 30-40 million. The other side I know say now waiting them Edu Gaspar said don't write down. I said it this morning when I reported it that Olympic Marseille have made an offer. Say because Edin Ketia has Premier League experience, so he can easily command 30-40 million. That's the way I see it. Yeah, so now a decent fee for anybody who is interested in signing our player. Now, even Everton still they're interested in Edin Ketia. Why not? Not just Everton, even Wolves. In fact, let me read out the reports put out by Football London. They say Everton are now in the mix to sign Edin Ketia. Now, the Toffees have been linked with a host of strikers this summer as they prepare for a possible departure of Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Arsenal are open to selling Edin Ketia, with Marseille, West Ham, Wolves also said to be looking at the forward. Everton will also consider a loan for Edin Ketia, it is said. Why not? Why not? You're going for a player that understands the rudiments of the Premier League. China, because we now one side person better than Edin Ketia. All this West Ham, Everton, also they know our caliber now. So if he goes there, he could thrive. I see him succeeding when he joins all these kind of players. So that part of the team. Now, another Sky Sports reporter in Florian Plettenberg to give Niko Williams transfer updates. Now, Barcelona consider Niko Williams a serious transfer target this summer, according to Sky Sports Germany, Florian Plettenberg. Now, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool have all been linked to the Atletico Bilbao star, with new Barcelona coach Hansi Flick a huge fan of him. Furthermore, talks have also taken place. However, Barcelona must sell first before making any new signings. RB Leipzig star Dani Olmo is also a target for the Spanish. Now Bayern 9 days in the lead for Dani Olmo. Bayern they don't almost accept personal terms to the player. Now coming back to Niko Williams and Barca, Florian Plettenberg, who is a Sky Sports reporter in Germany, is reporting that Barcelona need to sell before they can buy, which is coming against the reports where their president Laporta they talk say they have the financial clout, the financial capability and might to actually get this Niko Williams. You get, so I think it was yesterday or this morning, some media house made a report that Barcelona may not be able to have, they may not have the money to actually make this deal happen. Well, we'll just watch because this is still a developing story. We'll just see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, they say Arsenal don't hold, Arteta don't hold Arsenal striker transfer talks. So when I saw this report, I said, who did we talk about? So lo and behold, Arteta don't get a sit down with Chido ObiMata, where they try to give him contracts, paper making sign, but Baba never agree sign because Bayern Munich they turn in head. So Arteta call him, they come sit down one-on-one, they talk. So Arteta don't show him in pathway, in career pathway from this our Hill End Academy into the first team. He explained everything to us. So nobody looks at maybe Balogun, Edin Ketia, Mika Biarritz, all those people that know enter the first 11, they find their square roots. You say, I'm going to find your square roots early. Nobody looking like that. I get plan for you. Arteta doesn't want to lose this player. So from all indications, all indices, all symbols, we are hearing that the boy wants to stay at Arsenal. Say, as Ateta follow and talk one-on-one, say, he might don't calm down get. Now, the thing will hear, nobody say he don't sign already, but Arsenal believe, say, Ateta don't convince him, saying will sign the new contract. I think it is even in November when he will turn to 17 years. Now they're eligible to even sign the contract. But in Germany, once you are 16, you are eligible to sign. Now the edge you Bayern they get for us. Bayern can sign the player today. No. Dortmund can sign him. No. But in England, we have to wait until he is 17 before we can put pen to paper with him. So most just believe say, I thought I don't try convince him saying will stay. But you know, players now, they go change their mind tomorrow. All right, so the biggest news of the night is the fact that Gianluca De Marzio, the Sky Sports Italia reporter, is letting us know that one of the reasons why they delay this Riccardo Calafiori deal from Bologna to Arsenal is the fact that Bologna wants to insert a Sellon clause in Calafiori deal. That's one of the reasons we make this thing be like this, because when you look at the report, they say new Calafiori transfer stumbling block. Arsenal and Bologna remain locked in talks for the transfer of Riccardo Calafiori. An agreement over personal terms was reached earlier this month, but there are still things that need to be sorted out before a final fee is agreed, with another of those coming to light. Now, according to Italian journalist Gianluca De Marzio, who works with Sky Sports, Bologna are requesting 50 million euros, which is about 42.3 million pounds, plus bonuses and the inclusion of a sell-on clause. These are the things where they hold the deal. Now, however, Arsenal are only offering the initial fee being 42 million. We don't have a problem with the 42 million. Where we have a problem is after paying you 42 million, we now give you bonuses like performance-related incentives. They now come to sell-on fee. Kilo de, or they like me. So that is where the problem lies. Ab initio, Arsenal chief, they even feel say the 42 million we won't even pay is too much. If you remember, David Einstein put out a report like 2-3 days ago. He said this money where Arsenal won't pay Bologna, it did too much. And the reason it is too much, it is because of this euro. This euro where they don't play. But it is what it is. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I don't tire like this. So I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So it's not coming your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Till then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now get mouths. All right, guys. Now bye-bye.